Today we're installing the 944 onto an 8-inch contact wheel machine. If you do have a 10-inch contact wheel, your instructions will be slightly different. First thing we're going to do at this time is go ahead and disconnect the power. We'll next remove the belt from the machine. Next we'll remove the contact wheel with a 15/16 socket or wrench. Remove the platen. This is where if you have a 10-inch machine, your platen, of course, is attached directly to the frame, so go ahead and attach it there. We're going to go ahead and remove our work rest. And also at this time you'll notice the rear idler on an 8-inch contact wheel machine is also an 8-inch idler wheel. If your machine is equipped with a 10-inch contact wheel, you will also require a 907K or the 8-inch idler for your rear. Go ahead and install the 944. Very simple installation of the 944. Uses a 3/16 Allen. So we're going to go ahead and place this onto the bearing assembly. We will just lightly snug that up because we'll have a little bit of adjustment to do on that also. The contact wheel that this uses is a 5-inch in diameter contact wheel. It is our part number 402. We'll go ahead and slide that onto the shaft. Use the washer and the nut that came off of the machine. We'll go ahead and install that on there. Take our 15/16 socket and go ahead and tighten that up. Now you can kind of see the alignment issues. We want to make sure our vertical platen is centered on the contact wheel. So we did that. We're going to snug that back up real quick. Now it's time to go ahead and we're going to check our belt. Go ahead and install the belt over the top of the idler. Go ahead and give it a little tension. As you can see, that is all there is to installing the 944. There's a couple different variations that you can use on the 944. We offer a 3-inch contact wheel. The part number on that is 302K. That is 3-inch. Also, you can put up there a 4-inch contact wheel, part number 410, and that will install up there. When you do that, you will be removing the 6-inch platen, work platen from behind there. So you will lose the use of that for the time. But now you can have a 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch diameter contact wheel for your... With the 944, I've seen several different variations, heard of a couple. It's really endless by your imagination and what you can do with different various size contact wheels and assemblies. We feel like we give our customers a good solid base with the 960-272 to work from. Cast aluminum frame, good strong parts, quality rubber manufactured here in the United States. You're able to take off your 5-inch contact wheel here, your model 402K. You can put your 8-inch contact wheel back on there. That will require you to remove your vertical platen, but now you have an 8-inch and you could have a 2-inch right there ready to do a little work. You also have a much shorter slack area, so you have able to apply more tension on there. And as you notice, this also opens up a great slack area here that you can use the machine. So if you wanted to rotate this around a little bit, loosen your C-face up, now you can work directly on that 202 contact wheel, the 2-inch contact wheel there. Hi, this is James Creer with Burr King Manufacturing. I want to talk a little bit today about our poor man small wheel attachment. The poor man small wheel attachment is actually just a use of a couple different attachments that you may already have and how they work together. You may only need one part to complete this whole assembly if you already have the 944 vertical knife maker's attachment. The part I'm talking about is a 1277 fork arm. You can order that from Burr King or your local distributor. That will allow you to take your 966 arm, which is part of your 944. You'll go ahead and remove your vertical platen. You will also at this time remove your 2-inch contact wheel and take your 2-inch contact wheel, put it back in the rear of the machine and let it act as a 2-inch idler wheel. We're going to go ahead and put the poor man's small wheel on the machine real quick. We're going to go ahead and release the belt tension on the machine. At this time I will remove my 202 contact wheel from my 9066 arm. Loosen that up, set that to the side. We're going to go ahead and remove our backup vertical platen now. That's 3 Allen socket heads that hold it onto the side. Just go ahead and we'll back them all the way out. Contact wheel, the 5-inch contact wheel here, will stay in that exact same spot, so there's no need to remove that at this time. Like I said, it'll stay right there in that same spot. I'm going to take my 1277 now and go ahead, and it's got a flat spot on it, so will install it into the 9066 with the flat spot towards the set screw. Go ahead and snug that down real quick. Now we need to remove our rear idler. Starting with the 3/16 Allen. We will install the 2-inch 202K that came from the top of the 965 on the vertical platen. We will install it on the rear of the machine and it will now act as our idler. Go ahead and put a little tension on that. Now we can go ahead and see how this is going to work. If you noticed, I'm going to have to come forward on this a little bit. We want that sticking out, which is going to make, we want this to be sitting out like this. We can go ahead and put a belt on and see if that's the angle that we're looking at operating. You'll notice that on the poor man's small wheel, we do not get a tight wrap on the belt. We can adjust, do a little bit more adjusting on this to get a little bit tighter wrap. Loosen your Allen on the bottom. We can pivot that around a little bit to give us a tight wrap. But if you notice, we only have a tight wrap on one side. This led to the development of the 965 small wheel attachment that does have a very tight wrap on both the top and the bottom. So we'll just go ahead and place that back down in the middle. Tighten this back up. Put some tension back on the belt and you can see we're ready to go. So once again, this is the poor man's small wheel. It is achieved if you have purchased a 944 vertical knife maker's attachment. You will be able to convert your machine and have the poor man's small wheel by purchasing a 1277 from Burr King, and that attaches on the 9066 arm of the 944 vertical knife maker's attachment. If you'd like to know any more information, please contact Burr King Manufacturing. We're on the internet at www.burrking.com. We are located in Warsaw, Missouri. We'll be more than happy to assist you in any way we can.